If I started YouTube as a business owner in 2025 and wanted to grow my channel and turn YouTube into a profitable customer acquisition channel, this is exactly what I would do. And the information I'll be going over is from helping dozens of business owners scale their YouTube channel from zero to hundreds of thousands of subscribers and generate millions of dollars per year with their YouTube channels. The first and most important thing is nailing down the strategy. If we look at what makes YouTube profitable for a business, it's very simple. It's number one is get your ideal customers to click on the video, and number two is build trust with them by actually providing value in each video, and a percentage of those will convert into customers each month. It's really that simple, because if you can't get them to click, you're never going to get them to watch. If you're never going to get your ideal customers to watch, they will never buy from you because they don't know who you are and they don't trust you. It's that simple. And to be able to put a good strategy that does those two things, we need to be crystal clear on knowing who you want to attract, knowing your viewers' problems, etc., which you should already know. Because if you don't know this, you're just going to be attracting the wrong viewers and they'll be totally unrelated to your products and services. The biggest mistake I see all the time is when a business owner is offering a product or service and their videos are totally unrelated, and it attracts people who wouldn't be a good fit for that offer, and they copy these influencers making these day in the life videos, these broad random videos for views, when their products and services have nothing to do with those videos. Alex Hormozi said the exact same thing. He said the videos where he made about dating or cooking or fitness, it didn't actually attract people that would convert into clients and customers for his business. In fact, it did the opposite. His ideal audience, who were businesses that he could potentially invest into and partner with, stopped watching his videos because they were not valuable or related to business owner content whatsoever. So he was alienating his current audience of business owners. So what he did was he went all in on business content because that's generating revenue for his business, and created less of the broader content. And he said he's fine with less views because he knows those viewers are much more valuable to his business rather than random viewers who are watching for entertainment. So in the first step, we are making sure every single video attracts qualified people who can buy our products and services. Will it get the most views? No. But will it result in revenue generated for the business? Yes. I'm sure you care a lot more about revenue than you do views. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to list out everything about your ideal customers. And yes, you've heard it before, it's boring, but it's very important. It's just a fundamental step. So you need to know, what are their biggest challenges? What results are they trying to achieve? And most importantly, why do they choose to work with you? Think about their pain points, their goals, and the exact reasons they bought from you in the past. And that's where your video ideas will come from. For example, if I had a sales coaching offer, my ideal clients would be business owners struggling to scale because they lack a solid sales process. They've probably tried hiring salespeople, but they're not closing deals because their training systems, their sales process is not effective. So the content I'd create would speak directly to those challenges, and that's going to attract qualified people to my business because they have the problems that I can solve. So with all this information, you're going to create video ideas that they would click on. And all of our video ideas that you're going to do is going to be educational. It's not going to be entertainment. It's not going to be motivation. You're going to be sharing strategies, lessons, things that will help your viewer, whether your niche is losing weight, saving on taxes, growing on social media, growing their business, etc. Some great video idea templates that I would immediately use are: number one is how to in X time frame / year. For example, how to lose 10 pounds without giving up your favorite food in 60 days, how to legally save $10,000 on taxes as a small business owner in 2025, how to handle every sales objection and close more deals in 2025. Those are examples of how-to videos. Number two is the best platform tool method to achieve results. And here's some more examples of video ideas on screen of this framework. And the third video idea template I would do is stop doing old way, do this instead to achieve result. And here's some more examples of this video idea in play. And these video ideas are not just optimized to get on the YouTube homepage where you can get a lot of exposure really quickly and get immediate traffic, but also to rank on YouTube when your ideal customers search key terms. But remember, every idea has to attract your ideal customer. You need to be sure that before you start making a video, that the video is made to attract your ideal audience. And I know I keep saying this, but it's in the small details that you can get this wrong. For example, this video is, if I started YouTube as a business owner in 2025, I would do this. And this video is made for business owners because all of our our clients we work with are business owners at our agency. We don't work with creators, we work with businesses, right? So it's going to be mainly business owners that click and watch this video because it's made for them and it's packaged to attract business owners. But if I created an extremely similar video, like if I started YouTube in 2025, I would do this. It's such a small difference, yet the video is speaking to everyone, would result in attracting everyone and not my ideal customers. So you need to make sure that you're not making a small error in your video ideas, as it can be very easy to miss. Now I'm going to share some tactical stuff that you can do to impact how many ideal viewers click on your video with your titles and thumbnails, and how many watch your video with your YouTube hook. First, your titles and thumbnails. This is also called video packaging, and your packaging is what drives people to click. If you have a good title and thumbnail, people will click. If you don't have a good title and thumbnail, less people will click on the video. And it's so important to nail this and give it attention and thought, because it can literally be a 10x difference in your video performance. Instead of getting 10 views on your video, you can get 1,000, 10,000 ideal viewers watching your video just because of this one change. For example, this video is a podcast with $1 billion founder and it only got 1,400 views because the title doesn't apply to everyone and it only applies to people who already know Jason, who is the $1 billion founder. And the thumbnail is a graphic that anyone can make in Canva. There's nothing that interests the viewer and hooks the viewer in. Remember, people think before clicking a video. They don't just click on random videos for no reason. And especially if you're going after more sophisticated markets, and they need to know that they will be getting a lot more value in exchange for their time and attention. And this thumbnail doesn't do that for the viewers who don't know who Jason is. They think it's just another generic video that they've seen before. And now on screen is the exact same video podcast, but it got 100,000 views, literally 100 times better performance than the original. And this is a video our agency systemsforcontent.com did. And here's how we did it. First, we highlighted the fact that the video was about a $1 billion founder. And of course, that's not what everyone can say, which made us unique and stand out from the crowd. We created a good thumbnail graphic that has done well in the past for podcasts, and the title was broader instead of being so specific and niched. And this resulted in literally 100 times the result of the original video. Or this video, it's an AI talk by Neil Patel, who is a 9-figure digital marketer, and it only got a couple thousand views on the HubSpot channel. And the reason why is because the title has these words that don't resonate with the viewer. You always want to use words that are simple, that make sense. And for example, the original title had the words marketing revolution. It just sounds too weird, it's too complex, and it's something that you would put in an article or a blog and not in a YouTube video. It doesn't hit when it comes to clicking on a video. And the thumbnail itself doesn't complement the title. It's simply just a copy and paste of the title, and it's just too much going on. It's not really clear what the video is about, which resulted in only a couple thousand views. Instead, this video is the exact same stage talk but got 50,000 views and is performing 10 times better than Neil Patel's channel average. And this is a video that we also worked on at our agency, where we came up with the title, the thumbnail, and made a new intro for that video. So here's how we did it. First, we took a part of the original video title which we liked and kind of resonated with us, and we added and gave it a bit more power by using the authority of Neil Patel, the speaker, highlighting $100 million marketer. And the thumbnail is him on stage because this is what the video is about, right? So we always want to use that as leverage because it's going to be give the highest retention. We don't just want to have thumbnails that get people to click. We want to have thumbnails that get people to click and get them to watch as well. So if people click on a thumbnail that shows someone on stage and then the video is a person speaking to the camera by himself, you're going to feel misled and you're going to click off because you thought that you was going to get a stage talk, a keynote, but instead you got something different. So that's why you always want your thumbnails to be relevant to the video, so you maximize that viewer retention and you don't just get clicks, and you don't make your viewers feel misled. In the thumbnail, we added people to show that he is talking to people on stage, which again demonstrates social proof. People don't just want to feel like they're the only person doing a certain action. They want to know that loads of other people have done the same action. And that's the exact reason why we look at reviews, testimonials when we buy a product or service. And you can treat your title and thumbnails like an ad or when you go to buying a product, and it all ties back to the perceived value viewers think they are going to get in exchange for the time and attention. We also added the power words dominate your industry to the thumbnail, which is a good phrase that hooked people, and it's bold and disruptive, which clearly done well. The title and thumbnail combined together made a 10x outlier on Neil Patel's channel, and we didn't even change the video at all. The video is the exact same. We just changed the packaging and literally got 50 times the results. And I'm sharing you this because some people tell you that the title and thumbnail can make a 50 times difference, but instead I wanted to show you, right? So to sum up, make sure your titles are simple, they're clear, and your thumbnail should complement the thumbnail and the video itself. Don't copy and paste the title text onto the thumbnail like you've seen in the other thumbnails. Try use proven thumbnails and title formats for the video you are creating for. For example, if it's a podcast, look at previous podcasts that have done well like yours. If it's a keynote or stage talk, look at previous stage talks that have performed and add their elements to your packaging. If you see a specific title format, apply that title format to your video, right? It's that simple. Next is YouTube hooks. You always want to create YouTube hooks for your video because they can increase viewer retention by 20-30%, sometimes even 50% if you do it correctly. A good example of using YouTube hooks is Cody Sanchez. So let's go ahead and play the intro.
This is a low-risk business that could make you thousands of dollars a month, all from a piece of land. Have you ever wanted your own little slice of land? Like a place you can escape to when the world gets a bit too chaotic, but earn from when you're not there? Then this video is for you. Like me, you're probably assuming that to own a bunch of land, you'd need to spend hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. But what if that's not true? What if for just a few $1,000s and some creative financing, you could buy some land, earn a significant amount of cash, and even get others to help pay for it? Well, that's exactly what we're gonna figure out if it's possible today. And it turns out my friend Kate did it.
Again, it's a great intro, as you can tell. And let's break this down. First, we need to analyze the scripting of this intro. The first sentence restates the title of the video, which immediately reconfirms to the viewer that they'll be getting what they clicked on, which again, just captures their attention and it reconfirms that, hey, yes, I am getting this video. This is what I clicked on and I'm going to be getting it. So that's going to make them stay for longer. The second sentence, she adds in relatability. It's a question about wanting a piece of land away from it all. This taps into the common desire for privacy and escape. She then challenges most people's assumptions that owning land is expensive and offers an alternative option, which again gets viewers interested because the big thing that would hold them back is now gone, and which, you know, again adds curiosity. Then she adds in social proof and credibility of a story of a friend who did the exact same thing and promises the viewer the same, which builds trust. Because again, saying one thing is just, you know, saying it. Actually, someone have done that thing is a whole different story. A simple YouTube hook framework you can use for your videos is this. Number one, you want to restate the title of the video in the first sentence. Number two is add social proof. Number three, add a sneak peek of the value your viewer will be getting in the video. And lastly, add a call to action into the first segment of the video. Again, you don't need to make your hook frameworks as big as Cody Sanchez. Just make it simple. You're most likely going to be doing face to camera videos like this, and that's the perfect framework for you to do in each video, right? It's going to maximize retention. So that is all the content stuff I would do if I was a business owner going into 2025 when it comes to actually creating content, you know, when it comes to titles, video ideas, overall strategy. The last thing I would do as a business owner to just maximize the amount of conversions I'm getting from the traffic I'm generating from YouTube, because of course we want to maximize the amount of leads and revenue we generate, is simply adding call to actions into the descriptions of my videos and also the comment section. I would simply say, hey, if you're X and you want X, go here. Just like you see on Alex Mosey's channel and you see it on a lot of other people's YouTube channels. It's just an easy way to drive traffic to your conversion mechanisms, whether that's a landing page, a VSL funnel, you know, whether that's to get them to DM you or a newsletter, and it's just going to help you generate revenue and convert those viewers into leads and then leads into calls or whatever sales mechanism you have. So that's exactly what I would do if I was starting a YouTube channel as a business owner in 2025. If you're looking to grow your revenue with YouTube without spending hours on the strategy, doing everything yourself, basically everything that I've laid out in this video when it comes to title creation, finding the best thumbnails, planning your videos, scripting the hook, I run a done for you YouTube agency where we help business owners like you do all of that and get the best results with minimal amount of your time possible. All you have to basically do is record. To learn more about that, click the first link in the description or comments and you can book a call with us and we can see if we can work together. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.